Good morning. There are more than 400 fertility clinics in the United States. Many rely on storage tanks to preserve frozen eggs and embryos. Columbia University Fertility Center is hoping a new monitoring system will cut down on errors and protect fertility patients. Amber and Elliot Ash discussed having kids early on in their relationship.
We sort of had those conversations you're not supposed to have on your first date. That was one of our initial conversations, is that we both talked about the fact we wanted to start a family.
They married in 2013 and eventually turned to IVF using sperm Elliot froze during a battle with bone cancer in his 20s. The Ashes now have a 3-year-old son, Ethan.
It was always our goal to give our son a sibling.
But last March, the goal of giving their son a biological sibling became unattainable. The Ashes learned their embryos were damaged in a tank malfunction at a Cleveland area fertility clinic.
We don't have those embryos anymore, so we lost those chances.
In a March 8th statement, University Hospital said the tank experienced an unexpected temperature fluctuation and apologized for the incident. Less than 3 weeks later, they sent a letter to patients impacted by the malfunction, claiming the alarm system on the tank, designed to flag temperature changes, was off.
That event was a big wake-up call to all of us.
Shortly after the incident in Cleveland, doctors at Columbia University Fertility Center in New York started developing an additional layer of security for their fertilization tanks.
This is the first of its kind in the world.
Correct.
So how does it work?
Dr. Zeb Williams is chief of infertility.
We have the tank with the temperature probe and the manual checks, just like every other tank. In addition, underneath each of the tanks, there's a special scale that's continuously monitoring the weight of the tanks.
A study from Columbia shows measuring the tank's weight can detect problems more efficiently than measuring its temperature. If the tank's nitrogen levels fall, the weight will rise, triggering an alarm.
That's it. That's
it.
the sound that will tell you something's wrong.
That's the sound that tells us there's something with this tank that's not appropriate.
Doctors at Columbia hope this new system will help patients like Dana Severini avoid the heartache suffered by the Ashes.
This is your baby.
That is my baby, yeah. It's like each week, each appointment, it just gets more and more exciting.
The 36-year-old froze her eggs 5 years ago. She is now 14 weeks pregnant and has 2 more embryos stored at Columbia.
Knowing that they have that extra layer of protection now must be just a huge relief.
It absolutely is. It lets you, have peace of mind that you do have a future.